Oh! What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be watching and reacting to Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode 5, which is titled Kissed by Fire. So last episode got pretty insane towards the end with what happened at Astapor. That was incredible. That was honestly probably one of my favorite scenes in the whole series thus far. Stuff really went down with the Night's Watch, and Craster was killed, as well as Mormont. Now, yeah, he was killed. There's no way like he could have survived that. At least it didn't look like there was any way he could have survived that. So that's unfortunate, but thankfully Sam got out alive and he rescued Gilly along with him. We also had a lot of interesting scenes in King's Landing, and especially revolving around like what's happening with Littlefinger, like what's his plan. And I really love the idea that Lady Olenna came up with, because they believe he has bad intentions with Sansa. I still don't really think he does, but these characters are probably smarter than me, so maybe he does. I guess we'll find out. We'll have to find out in this episode. Maybe they'll show more of it. And the Hound was also sentenced to trial by combat by that guy, what was his name, like Beric or something? We'll probably see him in this episode. I'm not 100% sure if we will, but if we do, I guess we'll get reacquainted with his name, because I think it was Beric, but I'm not like 1000% sure on that. So let's jump right into this. If you want to see a full uncut reaction, that'll be on my Patreon. Link to that is in the description down below. You can also get early access to these videos there. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Trust me, if they didn't like occasionally change the intro with new locations, I probably wouldn't watch the intros. If it was the exact same every time, I would never watch them, because most shows I don't watch the intros. I don't really see the point. I've seen it before, you know, but because they change it every now and then, I'm like, hey, it's worth watching. Oh, we skipped Astapor, because yeah, they left it. So what is this place? It's pretty close though. I think I missed the name. Started with a Y, I think.
Lord, cast your light upon us.
Lord of light, defend us.
Show us the truth.
Yeah, so this music
If he is guilty, give strength to his
is
sword.
not Stannis' theme.
Lord of light.
It's the Lord of Light's theme.
The night is dark and full of terrors.
I feel like, did the Red Woman say that same exact phrase before? I feel like she has. Ow, ow. What? Wait a minute, I remember hearing someone saying something about someone carrying a flaming sword. I feel like I remember someone saying that. Oh, that is so cool. I forget who said it. It might have been Jamie. It was someone in like season 1. That's awesome. Holy shit. He's a lot more dangerous now. Oh wait, and this is the Hound. He hates fire. That's even worse for him. I didn't even realize that. I keep forgetting the Hound does not like fire. Oh, this is awesome. Don't tell me the Hound's gonna die here. I really don't want him to see him die. Oh my god. Come on, dude. Don't get killed. No, no. You can't use a shield, man. It's on fire. You can't use it. You can't use it. I don't want to see the Hound die. I like him. Oh! What the hell?
Lord, cast your light upon this man, your servant. Bring him back from death and darkness. Lord,
Arya, don't!
bring him back from death. His flames.
Arya was gonna go for the kill.
Looks like the god likes
He will.
Wait, excuse me, what? What the fuck? What? What the fuck? Okay. So the Lord of Light, we saw that with the Red Woman, gave her those abilities. I'm assuming that's the same shit here. I'm assuming that can give you these abilities. And Lord Varys was talking about it with whatever happened to him. Someone used the magic on him. It also came from the flames. All right. It's peace and it's all coming together now. That was awesome though. That was really awesome.
A
How many men remain in Castle Black?
1,000. Liar. What happens to your eagle after I kill you? Does he drift away like a kite with his strings cut?
He's no crow.
Just because you want him inside you, don't make him one of us.
Oh, damn.
Will you stop rattle shouting? I was about to cut your throat. Who vouched for you with Mance? Oh, it seems you owe me a debt.
Not his sword. Oh, this place looks nice.
You're all right. You still a crow? It's time you proved yourself.
Sex?
I want you to see me.
I think he's gonna do it.
All of me.
I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna do it. And that's crazy. They're still together to this day, like the actors. At least that's what I'm told.
That thing you did with your mouth. Is that what lords do to their ladies in the south?
I don't know. I just wanted to kiss you there is all. We best get back. Tom.
Well, see, now he's like completely attached to her, so there's no way he's gonna betray the wildlings anymore. It just can't happen. I'm sure people slow down that clip as much as they can to try to see Jon Snow's dick. I'm sure people did. There's no way people didn't. I won't be doing that. I'm just saying I'm sure people have.
I don't ever want to leave this cave, Jon Snow.
Well, you gotta eat.
I want my gold.
Says it clearly right there on that note. You'll be repaid in full when the war's over.
Piss on that. You're nothing but thieves.
We're outlaws. Outlaws steal. You're lucky we didn't kill you.
Come try it, Archer. I'll shove those arrows up your
You
arse.
can't leave him. He's a murderer. He's guilty.
Oh, this is this guy? Yeah. And they're at Harrenhal, right? Yeah, because they said Bolton's held Harrenhal, right? House Bolton or something?
Pick him up, Locke.
And they work for Stark, right?
You've lost a hand.
No, my lord. He has it here.
Take this away.
Send it to his father.
You'll hold your tongue unless you want to lose it. Set her free. Apologies, my lady.
That's that word from the capital.
You haven't heard. Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing. Sailed into Blackwater Bay.
Yeah, first he's hearing of that.
And your sister. How can I put this? Your sister
Is he trying to
is
make
alive
it?
and well.
Yeah, he was trying to make it. He was trying to make it seem like she died to scare the hell out of him.
Take him to Qyburn.
Is Qyburn like a medic or something? We saw that guy here before. I remember him.
The safest course would be to take the whole armor.
The whole arm?
You'll die. You know, Maester. What's your chain?
The Citadel stripped me of it. They found some of my experiments too bold. I can leave your upper arm, make the cut at your elbow.
I don't need my right hand to kill you.
I can take away the rotting flesh and try and burn out the corruption with boiling wine.
Oh, damn.
Of course, Your Grace.
I have reason to believe that House Tyrell do not hold the Crown's best interests at heart.
I see. And have you shared these suspicions with Lord Tywin?
My father's a practical man.
Yeah.
He's almost as generous to those who help us as he is unpleasant towards those who don't. You have a good working relationship with the Tyrells. I thought you might look into it before you leave the capital.
I shall do my best.
Yeah, he's not saying any smart things like he did, or not smart things, but you know what I mean. He's not saying any snarky things like he did that one time. Almost got him killed.
I always take figs mid-afternoon. They help move the bowels. To what do I owe this summons?
Thank you for seeing me, my lady. I had hoped we might discuss a few financial matters.
I climbed all those steps to discuss financial matters.
It's the royal wedding. As of now, it's a huge expense.
And?
And we're at war, Lady Olenna.
I won't have it said the House Tyrell refuses to play its part. We'll pay for half the expenses, and the celebrations will go on as planned.
Well, that makes sense. Half the expenses, yeah. Should be half and half, right? They're both really rich, so.
I'm going to stay on in Smith for the Brotherhood.
Oh.
When the Lannisters find this place, you think they'll spare the Smiths? They'll cave your head in with your own
The
hammer.
Lannisters wanted to kill me long before I joined the Brotherhood.
That is true. But they didn't know, they wouldn't know to find you if you left.
Look, I've served men my entire life. I'm done serving.
You just said you were serving Lord Beric.
He may be their leader, but they chose him.
Yeah, I like these people. They seem kind of chill. Like, they're not...
They're family.
That is true. I don't know what's going on with the Lord of the Light thing, but, you know, they do seem like decent people.
I can be your family.
Aw. She does just want a family to be with. You gotta get back to your own family, too. They probably miss you. What the hell's happening here? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Holy shit! That's the Lannister boys that were kept at Riverrun, right? Oh my god.
Bring them in.
Wait, the guy that did that, was that the guy whose, like, son was killed back at that camp? It looked like him. It was a son or nephew, or someone related to him was killed by Jamie, right? And they just went in and killed, I mean...
Took 5 of you to murder 2 unarmed squires.
Not murder, your grace. Vengeance.
They didn't do anything, they're kids.
Those boys didn't kill your sons. I saw Harry and die on the battlefield, and Torrance
Was strangled by the Kingslayer. They were his king.
They were boys!
Damn.
Tell your mother to look at them. She killed them as much as I.
How?
This was your treason.
It's treason to free your enemies. In war, you kill your enemies. Did your father not teach you that, boy?
Oh, his name's Blackfish, right? That guy, he has an... I love that suit. That is awesome.
Escort Lord Karstark to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
Hang them?
I didn't kill anyone. I only watched for the guards.
This one was only the Watcher. Hang him last so he can watch the others die.
Oh my god. Damn. Rob's becoming a savage. I don't really blame him, but damn.
Word of this can't leave Riverrun. They were Tywin Lannister's nephews. The Lannisters pay their debts.
Yeah.
We will bury them and remain silent till the war is done.
I'm not fighting for justice if I don't serve justice to murderers in my ranks, no matter how highborn. He has to die.
The Karstarks are Northmen. They won't forgive the killing of their lord.
Your mother's right. If you do this, the Karstarks will abandon you.
Spare his life.
Tell the Karstarks that as long as they remain loyal, you will not be harmed.
I guess.
I wanted to haunt you to the end of your days.
Kneel, my lord.
There's no way he's gonna... Is he gonna kill him? Interestingly, the music that played when Theon killed Sir Roderick's playing right now.
Would you speak a final word?
Kill me and be cursed. You are no king of mine.
Yeah, the music is clearly trying to portray a parallel to this scene and the Theon scene. But the Theon killing Sir Roderick scene was very different. Very different. It also wasn't one clean slice, which is also different. It's showing the contrast between them.
What are you going to do with me?
The first light will ride for Riverrun. Your brother's there now.
Nice.
I'm a hostage, and you're selling me.
Don't think of it that way.
But it is that way.
It is.
I thought he killed you.
He did. Thoros, how many times have you brought me back?
It's the Lord of Light brings you back.
Yeah.
I'm just the lucky drunk who says the words.
How many times?
5, I think. Right through the chest.
That's why he has all these scars?
Could you bring back a man without a head?
It's too late for that, I think.
Just once.
I don't think it works that way, child.
Yeah, it happened so long ago. And that's your full head. That's gotta be...
He was a good man.
Different.
Ned Stark. He's at rest now. I would never wish my life upon him.
I would. You're alive.
Lord, cast your light upon me.
How many people are using the Lord of the Light? Who is this?
I've prayed day and night for you to come to me.
Oh, is this his wife?
The battle.
I know of your troubles, my king. The Lady Melisandre's told me everything.
Even about the shadow baby?
You are the one God's champion, and the finest man I've ever known.
Selyse,
Selyse?
I've sinned.
No.
I've wronged you. The Red Woman, the Lady Melisandre.
I know, Stannis.
She knows?
The Lady Melisandre's told me everything.
Oh, so really everything.
When she told me, I wept with joy.
What?
My sweet boy.
What the hell is this?
Peter. Hammer. Edric. I thank God every day for bringing Melisandre to us.
Are those her failed children that died? Why is she keeping them in tubes?
Gave you nothing.
That's not true.
Bury them or something.
So you've come to see her as well. There is no need. You must keep away from such distractions.
She's my daughter.
What? She has a daughter? What? He has a daughter? Oh, wait, now it all makes sense. Because I don't know if it was last episode, but a few episodes ago. Oh, the red woman was saying you have other blood or something. And I was like, what are you talking about? His brothers are dead. There's no one else. But he has a daughter. Well, now it makes sense. I was confused at first. I didn't say anything about it in that video. I just was like, I don't know. I guess we'll see what she's talking about later, but we are? Wow. Oh, damn.
You've grown since I last saw you.
Mother said you fought in a battle.
How did that happen on her face? Was that like how she was born, or was it some sort of a thing that happened?
He's my friend. Look, he made this for me. But don't tell Mother I have it. Mother doesn't like the Onion Knight.
Sir Davos is a traitor. He's rotting in a dungeon cell for his crime.
He doesn't deserve that. We're only halfway through the episode, or a little more than halfway. I think it's my favorite episode so far this season. Last episode was fantastic too, but I feel like I'm really loving this one so far.
There's another tub.
Why?
If I faint, pull me out. I don't intend to be the first Lannister to die in a bathtub. You're supposed to get me to King's Landing in one piece. Not going so well, is it? No wonder Renly died with you guarding it.
She will beat your ass while she's naked. A lot of butts in this episode. So many butts. I think we've seen at least 5 butts. At least.
You all despise me. Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, man without honor. You heard of wildfire? The Mad King was obsessed with it. He loved to watch people burn, the way their skin blackened, blistered, and melted off their bones. He burned lords he didn't like. He burned hands who disobeyed him. He burned anyone who was against him. Before long, half the country was against him. So he had his pyromancer place caches of wildfire all over the city. The day of reckoning came. Robert Baratheon marched from the capital after his victory at the Trident. But my father arrived first. The whole Lannister army at his back, promising to defend the city against the rebels. I knew my father better than that. He's never been one to pick the losing side. I told the Mad King as much. I urged him to surrender peacefully. But the king didn't listen to me. But he did listen to Grand Maester Pycelle. That grey sunken c***. You can trust the Lannisters, he said. The Lannisters have always been true friends of the crown. So we opened the gates and my father sacked the city. Once again, I came to the king, begging him to surrender. He told me to bring him my father's head. Then he turned to his pyromancer. Burn them all, he said. Burn them in their homes, burn them in their beds. Tell me if your precious Renly commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men, women, and children burned alive, would you have done it? Would you have kept your oath then?
This scene's fucking amazing.
Killed the pyromancer.
This is amazing.
When the king turned to flee, I drove my sword into his back. Burn them all, he kept saying. I don't think he expected to die. He meant to burn with the rest of us and rise again. Reborn as a dragon, turn his enemies to ash. I slit his throat to make sure that didn't happen. That's where Ned Stark found me.
Holy shit.
Why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Stark? You think the Honorable Ned Stark wanted to hear my side? He judged me guilty Especially the moment he set eyes on me. By what right does the wolf judge the lion? By what right?
The Kingslayer!
Jamie. My name's Jamie.
I gotta pause it. That was one of my favorite scenes, I think, in the entire series, in my opinion, because we've been hearing about him since season 1, right? Season 1, well, obviously he came in the first episode, but we heard about him killing the king, being the Kingslayer. We heard about that since season 1. That was just a long ago thing. And, you know, you're kind of, when you hear about it, like, yeah, you hear all these bad things about the king, so you think to yourself, it probably was justified, but it still was something that, yeah, was an oath-breaking type thing, because he was, you know, under oath with the Kingsguard. And so you kind of just go along with what everyone's been saying about him, like, oh yeah, he is the type of person to do that, to betray someone, to go behind the back and stab him in the back, you know? But, like, obviously, more and more we hear about the Mad King, we're like, okay, you know, he probably was doing some terrible stuff, which we know of, and getting to fully hear him explain his side, which it was even better that he was explaining that to Brienne, who's someone he's been close with the past couple episodes, which was not expected at all. Very surprising duo. And the fact that we were able to see all of that being described out to her, I think was perfect. Like, that character right there just went from being a damn good character, but now probably one of my favorite characters in the whole series. That was incredible. The line delivery was insanely good. I loved every second of that. All right, let's just move on.
I disobeyed my king, your father, and now I'm paying the price.
I don't care, you're my friend.
Aw.
I brought you something to read.
My lady, I can't read the words.
You can't read?
I'll teach you. I'll come when Bert's on duty. It's easy.
Don't go. We can't.
Why not? What would they do? Lock us in cells?
I wouldn't know where to start.
At the beginning, this word is Egon. And you see A, E, and G.
This is like the most wholesome episode. So many nice moments like this. So many nice moments in this episode. And then we got this shit. Look how they walk. Such, like, good formation.
Robin would have laughed. He was a good man, great warrior, and a terrible king. I burnt away my years fighting for terrible kings. Just once in my life before it's over. I want to know what it's like to serve with pride, to fight for someone I believe in.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about before. Oh, they have their own leaders? That's cool. Grey Worm? It's the coolest name I've ever heard.
Grey Worm, Red Flea, Black Rat. Names that remind them what they are.
Oh, I guess it's not very cool. It sounded cool, but yeah, I guess if it's disrespectful like that, if they're given it, sure, but it sounded cool. Oh?
I don't know if your presence by her side will help our cause when we go home.
Our cause? Forgive me, Sir Barristan, but I was busy defending the Khaleesi against King Robert's assassins while you were still bowing to the man.
We both wanted to rule. Am I wrong?
You're not Lord Commander here. You're just another exile, and I take my orders from the Queen.
Damn. You figure something out?
I can't force them to meet us in the field, and I can't attack them where they're strongest. But I can attack them where they're not. I'm going to take their home away from them.
You're gonna take Castle Rock?
I need men to replace the Karstarks who marched home. There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army who hasn't already sided with the Lannisters. The man whose daughter I was supposed to marry.
Oh, the phrase. Okay, sure. At least he has a plan.
I should like to see you spar with a proper partner, sir.
I think he's, yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's hitting on him.
How did you know? No what?
Just a guess. Another butt. 6 butts this episode. I don't know if I counted that right, but a lot of butts.
That didn't take long.
Oh, it took long enough. Seems
Oh.
our Knight of Flowers is engaged to be wed.
Oh shit, you sneaky bastard.
Who's the lucky girl?
Damn, Littlefinger.
I'll be leaving the city soon.
You still want me to come with you?
It's not a question of what I want. It's what you want.
She doesn't have to anymore.
but maybe it would be better to wait.
If you wish to stay, then of course, we'll stay. We'll speak again when I return.
Still don't know his true intentions. If it's what Varys was saying, maybe, I don't know.
What's she doing here?
Our business concerns her too.
Is it about the Tyrells?
I've saved the crown hundreds of thousands on this wedding.
Never mind that now. We have something important to discuss.
A master of coin. Saving money is important. Stop that. You're making me uncomfortable.
Your sister has learned that your new friends, the Tyrells, are plotting to marry Sansa Stark to Sir Loras.
Yeah.
She's a lovely girl. Missing some of Loras's favorite bits, but I'm sure they'll make do.
Your jokes are not appreciated.
It wasn't my best, but I thought...
I bring them into the royal fold, and this is how they repay me. By trying to steal the key to the north out from under me.
Sansa is the key to the north? I seem to remember she has an older brother.
The Karstarks have marched home. The young wolf has lost half his army. His days are numbered. Theon Greyjoy murdered both his brothers. That makes Sansa Stark the heir to...
That's what they think.
And I am not about to hand her over to the Tyrells. The Tyrells won't carry this one out until after Joffrey's wedding. We need to act first and kill this union in its crib.
Well, I don't...
We find Sansa Stark a different husband.
Wonderful.
There's so much 3D chess going on. Not Tyrion. They're gonna make Tyrion marry
Joffrey has made this poor girl's life miserable since the day he took her father's head. Now she's finally free of him and you give her to me? Even for you.
Intend on mistreating her?
Oh my god.
She's a child.
She's flowered, I assure you. She and I have discussed it at length.
There, you see?
So, having your first period, that's like the age of consent in these times. I guess that's what they're saying.
And it is past time you were wed.
I was wed.
You should be thanking the gods for this. This is more than you deserve.
Tyrion will do as he's bid.
He doesn't want to marry a child.
What do you mean?
He'll marry Sir Loras.
But...
I will not.
The boy is heir to High Garden. Tyrion will secure the
Oh, this is hilarious.
No, I won't do it.
Yes, you will. You're still fertile. You need to marry again and breed.
I am Queen Regent, not some brood mare.
You're my daughter! You will do as I command, and you will marry Loras Tyrell.
And put an end to the disgusting rumors about you.
Father, don't make me do it again, please.
Not another word.
Oh my god.
You disgraced the Lannister name for far too long.
I think this is one of my favorite episodes in the whole show, actually. Like, it's gotta be top 5 at least. This is a great episode. It's gotta be high up there. As Stannis' daughter singing. Wow, dude, that episode was fantastic. Alright, so first of all, I gotta point out how funny it is. How everyone is assuming the wrong things about other people and then making, like, they're jumping into conclusions. That's the word for it, right? So it started with, and I could be wrong about some of this stuff because, like, we don't know the full intentions of everyone. Obviously, all we know is the stuff they've told other people. So obviously there could be things that they're missing out. We're missing out because they haven't fully said it. But so it started with Lord Baelish with Sansa and wanting to bring her to the Eyrie. Now that I assumed it was just to keep her safe there, just because she wanted to leave, and then maybe she would eventually be brought back to Catelyn. But it was just easier to do it like that, and he was going there anyways. So that's what I thought at first, right? And of course, Lord Varys assumed he must be trying to marry her. He must be trying to marry her so he can, you know, obviously take the armies from whenever Robb dies or whatever, something like that. So that is what he was trying to do, or as what he assumed he was trying to do. So then they jumped to conclusions based on that by now getting Sansa to marry Sir Loras. And again, it's just based on their assumptions about what's going on. They're smarter than me, so maybe they're right about those intentions. I don't know. But then based on that, now when Tywin hears that, he jumps to conclusions thinking that they're doing this again to get the Stark armies, right? Not about just why the actual reason as to what they did that for, because they didn't say anything about the Stark armies when they did that. They were just saying, Lord Varys and Lady Olenna, when they were talking, it was simply just about keeping it away from Littlefinger, and that was it. It had nothing to do with them trying to get the armies themselves, but that could be an added part to it. It's just not something I remember them specifically saying. And now Tywin's jumping the conclusions here by seeing that and now making Tyrion. Well, again, I don't know how they're gonna make these things happen. Like, I'm not sure how that process works. Like, I'm not sure. Like, especially for Cersei marrying Loras, like, who has the say over that? You know, I'm assuming because I don't know. I really don't know how that's gonna work. I'm assuming Tywin would have more power. Yeah, he would. He would have more power than Tyrell's right now, currently. But once Marjorie becomes queen, does that change things? So they have to do it before that? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on the politics of all that and who has more power or whatever, but I'm really excited to see how that all plays out. But that stuff alone was really interesting, but there was so much other stuff this episode. A lot of stuff with the Lord of Light, which is kind of being more understood now by me. Like, I'm starting to understand more of what that actually is. Something to do with the flames, something to do with power that the people can get from these flames, different magical abilities. And I do believe that is what happened to Lord Varys, and that is how, you know, they did that weird potion thing. But the reason why he hates magic, and that is what the Red Woman's been doing, and that is what the Brotherhood without banners were doing, and that's how they got, you know, the ability to come back to life for Beric. So that was really cool. I loved that whole opening scene. This is probably one of my favorite opening scenes. That scene with Jaime was a masterpiece. I already talked about that before, but that scene was amazing. A lot of scenes with Rob. Rob figured some stuff out. Really excited to watch the rest of the season. We only got 5 more episodes to go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you want to see the full uncut reaction, that'll be my Patreon. Link to that is in the description down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace out.